waited an eternity for this. The Unicron trilogy was a huge part of my childhood and my teenage years. You know it, you were there, you are the same age group as me, so old as f***. But if you are not and you don't know what I'm talking about, then don't worry. I'm gonna help you. This trilogy contains 3 different shows: Armada, Energon and Cybertron. Everybody hated these shows back in the day. Now everybody thinks they are the part of their nice nostalgic childhood memories. Where did I heard this one before? But not for me, no sir. This was the Transformers for the little silver back in the day, especially Energon, my very first Transformers experience. Do not laugh, we get there when we get there. So that means it wasn't bad? Of course it was, but it wasn't that bad. It was still enjoyable as hell, but most importantly, they did the best thing that the Transformers series can do. They made the characters 90% accurate to their toy counterparts, which blew my mind when I was a kid. We literally played with the same robots from the show. They started the line with the Armada back in 2002, and as the story goes...
Spoiler alert, by the way.
It's more than 20 years old.
So it was like yesterday for me.
At the beginning of the Autobots and the Decepticons are fighting their usual war, however this time not for the Energon yet, but for the new Cybertronian race called the Minicons, small Transformers who can combine with their bigger brothers to give them a huge power boost. The creators implemented this feature into the toys as well, so when you connected the Minicon it triggered a unique weapon or sound effects on the bigger figures, which was extremely fun. So when the Minicons crash landed on Earth, the 2 factions followed them, and this is where our usual Autobots vs Decepticons story begins. Just like our review, where we are gonna check out FansHobby Naval Commander aka Armada Optimus Prime, so let's take a look at him with my partner Ravage.
Morning, meatbags.
First let's check out his vehicle mode, which is just amazing. It's a huge Tonka toy, but of course the plastic quality is better than that. The design is just straight out of the show, the colors are perfect, I love it so much. It's nice and sturdy, rolling very well on the actual working tracks. Can you see this, Hasbro? Do this more often, please. And of course, he has his little buddy, Sparkplug, the Minicon, who has a cute and sleek car mode. If we open these little slots, we can plug him on the trailer. Hey, Ravage, see what I did there? Huh?
Please, Silver, just shut the f*** up.
We cannot do too much in this mode other than shoot the red missiles, which are working perfectly actually, so I say just disconnect Prime from the trailer and let's check out his robot mode and the base mode as well. First, let's check out the robot mode, this unique Armada look. If you saw the show, you will recognize him at first glance. The red, blue and silver gore pieces are perfectly coming together, just like Optimus himself.
I am coming.
The details and posability are phenomenal, especially with these arm cannons. He's looking good together with his little paw as well. His robot mode is just straight out of from G1, designed after Bumblebee. He's even posable as well. Please do this more often with your smaller figures, Hasbro, make a list. And of course, we have the Matrix of Leadership, which is removable, but I don't want to say any more, because I don't wanna cry. And the battle-based trailer is just epic. We have guns, rockets, ramps for Sparkplug to drive, different floors, a cannon position for Optimus, so you can actually play with this thing. It's extremely fun.
The first floor is my domain now, deal with it.
What a fantastic mode this is. We even have multiple options with these rocket/storage cubes. We can either leave them on the ramps or we can insert them on the sides as well. Why? Don't know, but it's fun.
But wait! There's more!
Because after all of this, we even have another form which is called Super Mode, for a reason. And here we have Optimus in his super mode, and I have to say,
Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
the colors are fantastic, it's freaking huge, that's what she said, and most importantly, it's a fantastic representation of his cartoon character. He's a little bit back heavy because of these two back panels, but there is a reason for that, because you can use these as wings of destruction. Did I mention I love Transformers?
Nah, it's not obvious enough.
Also, we have the option to make his head even more accurate with these earpieces, and we have a light up feature at the eyes.
Then maybe show us the video footage about that.
Unfortunately for that, we need a transparent eyepiece, but sadly it's vanished somewhere in my room.
Who the hell lost that freaking accessory?
Well, I did.
Kill me.
Compared to his huge size, he has a quite nice posability, and he can hold those poses perfectly. Thanks to his strong and sturdy ratcheting joints, this guy is truly more than meets the eye. For some size comparison, here he is next to Sparkplug, Studio Series Sunstreaker, FansHobby Machine Eagle, and of course the inimitable MB-15 Weijang masterpiece Optimus Prime. What can we tell about Armada Optimus in the end?
This is legendary!
To be fair, yes, I also heard from some collectors this figure can fall apart. However, I already transformed this guy back and forth for a couple of times. I have him for years now, and my copy holds himself together just fine. The joints are nice and sturdy, the design is phenomenal both in robot and vehicle form, the base mode is extremely fun, we have so many play features, so a huge thank you to my lovely fiancé. If you want to buy the perfect Armada Optimus Prime, I can highly recommend him, because without any doubt, the leader of the Autobots is absolutely worth it.
Push some thumbs up and subscribe buttons, meatbags, because next time we're gonna continue the line with the best Transformers series ever made.
No!